Adam alayhi salam was left in paradise to go and to come, to enjoy and to explore as he wanted. But the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam teaches us in a hadith that despite being in paradise, despite having everything he needed, despite having an endless world to explore, he felt something and he couldn't shake off that feeling. He felt lonely. Can you imagine that? You have everything you need. All the riches, all the money, all the excitement, all the entertainment. But despite that, Adam alayhi salam felt lonely. Paradise could not make him feel completely satisfied. So when Adam alayhi salam was asleep, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took from his bottom left rib a piece of him, and from him he created our mother Hawa alayhi salam. Dear brothers and sisters, if Adam alayhi salam could not be fully at peace in paradise until he had a companion, how about this world? We live in an era where marriage is looked at in such a negative way. We live in an era, and let's be very blunt and frank here, where Western philosophies and Western culture has pinned male and female against each other. I really wonder if there's another time in history where men and women, male and female, were at each other's throats and they hated each other. I understand the reasons, and I understand much of it is very valid. But the fact of the matter is, a man cannot be at peace without a woman. And a woman cannot be at peace without a man. That is how we were created, dear brothers and sisters. And that is what we need to work towards. So don't get into this mindset of, I don't need marriage. No, you're not obligated to marry, but it is the Prophet ﷺ's sunnah. And he says, whoever doesn't follow my way is not from among us. You will never succeed going against a sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. You won't find what you're looking for, I can promise you that. You could be a doctor, you could have the car that you want, you can have the supposed freedom that you want. If you don't have a companion to share your life with, you'll always feel something is missing. You'll always feel loneliness. And human beings aren't meant to be alone. That's not how we were created. So Adam alayhi salam was created from dirt. And our mother, the female, Hawa alayhi salam, was created from Adam's rib. There's some important details here, dear brothers and sisters. This is our origin. If you're a male, your origin is Adam, and Adam was created from dirt. If you're a female, your origin is Hawa, our mother, and she was created from Adam alayhi salam. And as human beings, we find comfort being around our origin. And so the man finds comfort, feels better about himself, can develop better mental health, better physical health, not when they're in a cubicle, not when they're 24/7 behind closed doors, not when they spend hours upon hours playing video games or hours upon hours watching sports. A man feels at home when they're on dirt, meaning outside, out and about, on their legs, going out there doing things. That's where we feel at peace because that's where we were created from. But the lady, on the other hand, she was created from Adam alayhi salam. And she feels at peace when she is around what she was created, around the male. And for a young girl who's still not married, it's her father. And for a girl or a lady who's married, she wants it to be her husband. And so men look at women with the stereotype, why are women so clingy? Why does she always want to hold my hand? Why does she want to cuddle with me all the time? Give me some space. Well, the answer is because that's where she was created from. And that's where she finds her peace. And so for the men and women, take the lessons here. Ladies, men need to be out and about. Give them that space to go out and about. It's part of their wellness. And men, appreciate the fact that she was created from your rib. She is a clone of yours. and she loves to be there. So when she's near to you, bring her nearer. When she cuddles with you, give her that time. Don't see that as a clingy lady who's restricting my freedoms, and why does she need reassurance? It's not about reassurance. It's about being next to what she was created from. And so the male finds peace with the female, and the female finds peace with the male. That's how it was created. And if that's not what we're getting today, it's because we messed it up, not because the system is messed up. And some women might be thinking about this, oh my God, how condescending, we were made from the male, and that means we are somehow subdued by the male. That's not what's being said here. Forget all the Western stuff. Again, the Western world pinned male against female. They have failed in a way. Wallahi, I wonder if another civilization has failed this badly. Nobody wins in this scenario. Put aside all of these grudges. I understand some women have been treated extremely poorly, and that's very merited and it's valid. But it doesn't mean we need to redo the entire system to where we separate the two. They're inseparable. Adam alayhi salam in paradise could not be at peace without her. And she will never find peace without him. So the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, in his khutbatul wada', his farewell sermon, what does he say? Istawsu bin nisa'i khayra. He tells men, I command you, I advise you to treat women well. Because she was created, the hadith continues, she was created from your rib. And any man who goes about trying to straighten that rib, it's curved, right? The end of it is curved. Any man who tries to straighten it, breaks it. Breaks it. And once again, when you look at the world today, American society specifically, or Western society, women trying to get into the workforce. And when they're in the workforce, do they have to act more feminine or more masculine? Let's just be real. Do they have to dress more feminine or more masculine? Let's just be real. And so when a woman is in a male environment, I'm putting the air quotes here, or men want her to conform to, what men think women should be, it breaks her. So the Prophet ﷺ says, don't do that. Now some people question, well, what does it mean for her to be curved at the top or at the end? What does it mean? Or her brain? Is referring to her brain? Ibn Hajar, rahimahullah ta'ala, he talks about this. It says her tongue. What is curved is her tongue. And what is curved is not negative. It just is. Our ribs are curved so that it plays its proper function to protect certain organs. And so a woman is created a certain way to serve her function for whatever her function is. Take care of her kids, to protect the home, to bring life and nourishment to the home. And so the tongue, Ibn Hajar rahmatullah alayhi says, meaning the way she communicates is different. It's not a negative statement, and it's a neutral statement. She communicates differently. And so it's upon the man not to change the way she communicates, because if we try and change it, we break her, but rather to learn how she communicates. That's the way it is. That's when we find peace with one another. Appreciating the male for how Allah created him, appreciating the female for how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created her. And the Prophet ﷺ teaches us that men and women are halves of one another. Women are the other half of men. And so literally Hawa is a clone of Adam alayhi salam. And the word Hawa, although we have no verse or authentic hadith that clearly indicates the name of our mother, it has been widely accepted by the scholars, and you'll find in the books of Islam, to refer to her as Hawa. And Hawa means life, because the female truly brings life to humanity through reproduction and to the home, creating from the house a home. Assalamu alaikum. Jazakumullah khair for watching. Please share this khair and let other people benefit from the lessons, and support this masjid by becoming one of its sustainers.